Okay guys, so in this video we are going to be looking at the entropy analysis and what is entropy and why do we use it in malware analysis. So right before we move ahead, we must know what entropy is. And in simple language, entropy is nothing but an amount of information present in the message. And entropy is actually measured entropy is a measure of randomness of data in the file. So you need to be aware that we're actually talking about the Shannon entropy because there's numerous entropy out there. So what does entropy do? What can we find with entropy? Well, this would allow an analyst who's analyzing a malware to quickly and efficiently identify packed and encrypted samples. And we are going to go over packed and unpacked malware on a later video, but we need to know what entropy actually is. So it's basically how we find if a malware is packed, obfuscated, or encrypted. Why do we care about this? Well, a lot of hackers creating malware use encryption or packing, which is basically compression, to conceal their malicious executable string data and code. So you remember when we were using string or strings to find to find basically strings in the binary, and we were able to find domain names, IP addresses, Windows API. So whenever a binary is encrypted or packed, we wouldn't be able to find any of that stuff. And this method, which transforms some of all the original bytes into a series of random looking data bytes, appear in 80 to 90% of malware samples nowadays. So a lot of hackers, almost all of them, are using packing right now. So they are all packing. And this is a convenient and quick technique for analyzing a sample at the binary level and identifying suspicious PE file regions. And here are the average entropy. So if it is 4.347, that's the average for the plain text. So if we get this right here, it's basically going to be plain text. So we're going to be able to read the string and we can say that it is now packed or encrypted or obfuscated, right? And here is the intervals, low to high, 4.4 to 5.030. And for native executables, it's going to be between 6084 and 6369. That's the low to high. So if we see that whenever we are looking at PE Studios or PE View, and we see the entropy level that is actually that is between this range, we can say that just a native executable and nothing is packed. But then if we see the entropy level at basically 7.99 to 7.267, we are going to be able to determine that that binary is actually packed or obfuscated. There's a lot of random data in there that we cannot read with strings. And encrypted executables over here is going to be between 7.295 and 7.312. And here's the highest entropy, the average of the highest one, right? We can see the intervals over here from low to high, the confidence, right? So by looking at these data sets, we are going to be able to determine if a malware is packed or not packed by looking at the entropy level and also looking at the strings, because the strings are going to tell you, because we're going to see a lot of random data in the strings and not actual Windows API, DLLs being loaded, and domain names, URLs, and a lot of other stuff. So this is it for this video, guys. On the next video, what I want to do is I wanted to show you how to find the entropy level, and I will see you the next one. Bye bye.